Okay, just to orient you, we're here and I've set up the radar, and we're going to do this maneuver like we just went over in the briefing with the PowerPoint. And I'm in the ship simulator here at MPI, and you can see I'm on a Maersk container ship. She's 964 feet long, and she's loaded. She's got 2 meters or so under keel clearance. I'm at the same position alongside the dock. I did, as a little favor, I'm here by myself. I don't have anyone running tugboats for me, etc. So I went ahead and pulled myself off the dock about half a ship width. But I am parallel with the dock. There's that bridge wing view. There I am out the window. You can see Sand Island over there on the left. But we're focused on the radar. So here's the radar. And if I zoom in, I've got it in north up relative motion. We're on the half-mile range scale. I have set up the variable range marker at 0.12 nautical miles for our 740 foot setback off the dock in the basin. I've put my 163 electronic bearing line tangent to the 0.12 VRM, and I have so that's going to be my range EBL, and then I have my position EBL, which from origin from center at 220, and the goal is to maneuver the ship down to the corner of the dock. I'm going to take where the two EBLs cross here and put that right down here on the corner of the dock, and so I'm going to maneuver the ship. This ship has a bow and a stern thruster, which is handy. So that's what's coming up here. So I'm midships and ready to work. Okay, we're underway. Zoom out for you a little bit so you see the whole display. We've got our goal, we've got our range ring set up. We know where we want to turn the ship. I'm going to maneuver the ship now. Midships and slow ahead. Bow thruster to port half. Port 20. My stern's clear of the dock so I can drive out in the basin a little bit. The radar is picking that corner up pretty nicely. I can see the corner pretty nicely. So now I'm going to fine tune this problem, and I'm going to bring this right up into the corner there, and I'm going to get my EBL flush with the face of the dock. I'll zoom in for you so you can see this, what I can see here. So I got a little wedge on the stern, so I'm backing up and away from the dock. I'm making 2/10 of a knot of sternway right now. I've stopped the thrusters. We've got 9 degrees a minute rate of turn to starboard. Got a lot of water between the bow and the dock, so I don't think that's a problem, that starboard rate of turn towards the dock. And we're just going to allow the ship to back up. We're focusing right here, and it allows me to focus, you know, the ship handling maneuver to try to maneuver this right up into the corner. Dead slow ahead. She's powerful stern thrusters really keeping her from getting any headway here. So let's give her a little kick. That hard starboard rudder. And get her to tighten up on the dock a little bit up on the bow. I'm watching my distance. I'm going to drop that range down now that I'm really focused here on what I'm doing. I'm looking to close this distance, and I'm watching that relative distance close. I'd like to get that back onto that corner. That's kind of what I'm doing with the ship right now. I'm turning her too, but I know where I am, and that's about the little fudge factor that I have right now that I'm just tightening up. Stop engine. Doppler showing 7/10 headway. I can see visually that the EBL is tightening up on the dock. We got full thrusters on both sides swinging us. Good maneuver there, starting to lay into the dock now. I'm all stopped. There we are, closing on the dock, but we know what our distance is. Shows 7/10. I want to check that. Dead slow astern. Of course, the bow's opening on the dock, but I'm just going to check it anyways for the sake of our exercise here. I think in piloting, you'd just let her carry her headway right up the dock. Why not? You're going back to the dock here in this exercise. There we can see. Now we got our exact clearance EBLs laid right along the face of the dock. The position EBL is sucking up into position. We're just a little tight on it, but we've already cleared with the bow, and we're opening. I've got 18 degrees a minute rate of turn. This ship is turning smartly, and now it's all about controlling rate of turn and just shaping her back up the dock. And you can see, you know, we're starting to close on the dock. It's all good. Lots of space. And I'll zoom out for you here. We can look out the window. Here we have the bow swinging, and that's our berth up there where that other container crane is, and we'll be port side 2 alongside. So here we are at the instructor station where you control the simulation here at MPI, and I brought up the radar, and then I have our instructor software that allows us to control simulation, and has a nice footprint on how the ship turns. So we'll just kind of check ourselves here. So there was my start position, and I came down the dock, and I turned her in the basin, and I kept my didn't really have to concern myself with the stern distance, because using the EBL VRM method, I was able to index off that corner of that dock right there pretty nicely. And it looks overall like the ship stopped and turned nicely. So there we are. Success.